This is the book of Job, chapter 14, and verse 5. It reads, "Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds, that he cannot pass." Shalom Akim. Kol Haloyim La, Alahayanawa, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahawashi, Bahashim, Wacha HaKodash, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahawashi, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahawashi. This is your brother Zachariah Allah, branched down here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. All right, and I want to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, whom I've grown in this truth under. I want to say shalom to the Akim out there that's pushing the truth, that's laboring in the word, and that's pushing the gospel of the great kingdom that's soon to come in truth and sincerity. Shalom to the Akwath that's listening in, that's remaining true to the faith and remaining faithful and submissive to their husbands and guiding their children. And shalom to the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes that scattered abroad throughout the four corners of the earth. To you Israelite foreigners out there who live among the heathen and who look like those heathen nations. But your lineage goes back to the progenitors of the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel through the line of your fathers. I want to say peace and blessings to you all, Barakatham. All right. So this is a very interesting day. Within the past couple hours, you know what I'm saying, it's been reported that that the Senator Lindsey Graham has passed away from a, quote, brief and sudden illness. All right. And so, this could be this could be one of two things, the way I perceive this. Either he actually died, or this could be a faking of his passing so that he can go and hide himself. All right? Because and either one of these scenarios have powerful implications. You know what I'm saying? Either one of these scenarios can mean something great, can mean something very big. Okay, in terms of an omen. You see what I'm saying? And we've been seeing a lot of omens as of late. A lot of omens. Okay. So let's say that this man, has passed away for real. Let's say he passed away. That means, all right, that you weren't even able to see the fruition of your ambitions realized. You know what I'm saying? The full extent of your ambitions realized. You want to be able to see that. You see what I'm saying? It's a lot like David Rockefeller. David Rockefeller, he tried earnestly, he tried desperately to cling on to life with one heart transplant after another heart transplant after another heart transplant until the Lord found, the Lord took his life. You know what I'm saying? Because no man knows the time of his day. You know? And, that tells us just how close we are to this thing. Because I remember this guy since I was a kid. I remember this dude since I was a kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Just coming fresh out of high school. All right. And I actually started to look into politics and learn about him. And I remember this guy, you know what I'm saying? Because I was being tapped and I thought about joining the military and all that. And I decided, let me look into politics a little bit. I learned about certain people, you know what I'm saying? Lindsey Graham being one of them, you know what I'm saying? And I remember the only thing that would seem to be on the lips of this guy's, the tongue of this guy's lips, you know what I'm saying? The words that would roll off his tongue would be war, WAO, with capital letters. It would be war, 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 war. There was nothing more, all right, nothing else that I heard coming out of this man's mouth. It was only war. This is the biggest warmonger that I've ever known. All right. The biggest warmonger. And he has to be somebody substantial coming back from the reincarnation. In the reincarnation, man. He has to be somebody, somebody of old time who was a major warmonger, you know what I'm saying, in high positions of power in the reincarnation. You know what I'm saying? That's what I feel, what I perceive through the spirit, you know what I'm saying? And he was not able to see these ambitions realized. You know what I'm saying? He lived to see the day where Iran would actually be attacked by the United States. But one thing that he's been looking forward to for many, many years. You know what I'm saying? I remember he was what was he on? He was on the campaign trail, I think it was, with John McCain, talking about bomb, 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 bomb Iran. You know what I'm saying? He would be on Fox News, you know what I'm saying, CNN or whoever, you know what I'm saying? And he'd be talking about we gotta attack them here. We gotta attack them out there before they follow us back home. We gotta attack them abroad before they follow us back home. You know what I'm saying? And it's actually a wonder to me. Quite honestly, it's a wonder that he wasn't a part of the Council of Foreign Relations. It's a surprise. You know what I'm saying? That he wasn't a part of that council, given how much he has influenced in world affairs. All right, but nevertheless, you know what I'm saying? That's one scenario. The one scenario being he could very well have passed away. The second scenario that I perceive could be that he's faking this whole situation. He's faking it. You know what I'm saying? And he's still alive. Now, if that's the case, then that's actually even more troubling to many people. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's true and he fakes his death, then that means that he's hiding himself. That means that he's hiding himself. All right. You don't cause all this global tension around the world. You don't instigate all this tension, you know what I'm saying, in the world stage, and don't expect blowback. And if you're expecting blowback from these actions that you yourself are instigating, then it's only obvious that you yourself will try to seek an escape plan. You know what I'm saying? Just in case. So, either one of those things could be very well, very much significant, you know what I'm saying, in terms of ill omens. All right. And this is an ill omen for these devils, man. All right. Because war is coming. All right. Great plagues are coming. Great destruction is coming. Okay. And these individuals, you know what I'm saying, that's exiting the scene. All right. It's definitely nothing to ignore. You know what I'm saying? And then you have this man's passing. All right. But at the end of the day, I can only speak as a man. But if he's really gone, hey man, we'll see you in the kingdom one way or the other. One way or the other, we'll see you in the kingdom, man, and you're gonna be in change. You're gonna be the lowest of the low. All right. Because like I said, ever since I've known this guy, all he's ever talked about was war. Let me get that real quick. Salaki. Now let me just go ahead in the scriptures. Let me just get that. Let's see, that's Psalms chapter 55. All right, Psalms 55 and verse 20. It reads, He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And every time I would hear this guy talk, he would always speak in double tongue. You see what I'm saying? On the one, he would have peace. Excuse me. He would have peace and war in the same sentence. You know what I'm saying? Almost all the time, you would hear this guy. You would hear this guy talking about, we want peace, but we need war to get that peace. You know what I'm saying? We want peace, but we don't. But we can't honor these agreements that we have. You know what I'm saying? We can't honor these you know, these treaties and whatnot. Like you just had Trump. All right, signed this memorandum of understanding, and here it is. That whole understanding fell apart within days. You see what I'm saying? There is no peace, saith the Lord, to the wicked. All right, that's Isaiah 48 and 22. So let's go back to Job chapter 15. All right. And I'm going to close this out. I didn't want to make this too long. You going in the chains, devil. Either you be alive or you be dead. All right. Your next stop is going to be chains. That's your next location. It's going to be captivity, man. You see what I'm saying? And I hope this nigga is alive. I hope he is alive. You see what I'm saying? Because I want him to see it. I hope he's faking his death, man. Because I want him to see the elect being beamed up from within whichever bunker he's in. I want him to see it. I want him to watch it. All right? Along with his billionaire buddies and whatnot. All right? But if he is gone, if he is back in the spirit world, the Heavenly Father, all right, and the Son, Yahweh Shai, is looking him square in the face, and he knows what's coming next. So this is Job chapter 15 and verse 20. It reads, The wicked man travaileth with pain all his days, and the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. And these people are oppressors, man. You see what I'm saying? One of the things I always say is you got Elder Malcolm, you got Elder Malcolm who says, never trust somebody with a bald face and a suit on. Never trust someone with a bald face and a suit on. You know what I'm saying? And that's absolutely right. You know what I'm saying? And I take that a step further. You know, the big, I say all the time, the bigger the smile, the more dangerous they are. You know? The bigger the smile, the more dangerous they are. But let me continue. All right. And the number of years is hidden to the oppressor. Verse 21, a dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him. He believeth not that he shall return out of the darkness, and he is waited for of the sword. You see what I'm saying? When your ass come back, Mr. Graham, your ass is coming for the sword. That's what's waiting for your ass. He wandereth abroad for bread, saying, Where is it? He knoweth that the day of darkness is ready at his hand. Trouble and anguish shall make him afraid. They shall prevail against him, as a king ready to the battle. All right. Let's jump down. Verse 29. He shall not be rich, neither shall his substance continue, neither shall he prolong the perfection thereof upon the earth. All right. So Hey man, either this joker's in the grave, or either he's in the spirit world, or he's in a bunker somewhere. All right. In any case, the future looks bleak for you, boy. So I'm gonna cut that there. I pray this lesson was edifying to the elect of the nation of Israel. This has been your brother Zachariah Allah, branched out here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. In closing, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Wachahak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and who teach well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.